Hold up. Going live. Hold up. Let me make sure that this shit is check and see if I'm on Instagram. Give me 2 seconds. For y'all that don't know, you see me right now. I'm live. I'm just trying to make sure my Instagram is live too. So
Oh, this is going to Instagram or is it going to Facebook or both?
it's both. So I'm on
Oh, okay.
StreamYard. So yeah. So yeah. But you know how finicky that is sometimes. Okay.
Yeah, I got StreamYard. StreamYard is dope.
Yeah. You put me onto it. So
Word.
yeah, you put me
It's free.
onto it. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Okay, the stream key is here. Save changes. All right, it looks like we live. Okay, yep, live on Instagram. Okay. Hey y'all, welcome back to the favorite underrated is here. I'm about to put him on. Welcome back to Lucid Voices. We out here gonna talk our ish and do some poetry real quick. I got my brothers Dawood and the favorite underrated poet of all time, Kareem Toure here. I don't got an intro video yet. One day I'm gonna get it when I get my life together. But right now, you know who it is. It's Silly Donnie, aka the Quiet Storm, aka your favorite poet. I like to call myself that. I don't know if I am, but I try my best. And I got my two brothers. Introduce yourselves real quick, y'all.
I'm Daoud, commonly known as Young David the Scorpio, and that's my brother Kareem Toure, your favorite underrated poet.
You already know who it is. Kareem, it's your turn.
Now here's Mojave texting you, where you at? Where you at?
Like, Mojave, we live. Where you at? Where that thing go? Kareem, can you talk? I know you muted right now. All right, unmute him. Oh, mute himself. Why didn't it just? Hold up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all can hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, Kareem Toure, go by your favorite underrated poet. Yeah, just excuse me, I'm a little under the weather, so I've been laying in bed all day, but I'm here.
You still sick?
I made a recovery, and I don't know, this morning I was good, and I just started feeling fatigued, and yeah.
Damn, son, sorry about that. Sorry to hear that. It's like the flu, kind of?
No, I was fatigued a little bit. I'm getting better. I had some hibiscus tea and stuff like that. I had me a salad and stuff like that. Get some greens in. Starting to feel somewhat a little better. But I've been in bed all day.
Well, I hope you feel better and everything. Thank you for coming out. Give it a couple seconds of grace. We still waiting on Mojave. But while we doing that, let's talk some Black history. You know what I'm saying? It's Black History Month. Apparently it's National Black History Month. Those of you that don't know,
right?
It is officially National Black History Month here in the United States. Shout out to the man that claims he's president right now. If we get shut down, just know I've been talking political bullshit all damn day, and I'm okay with that. So, but like I said, we're gonna do some poetry, some open mic stuff. We got some really amazing poets in the queue right now. We might have some more in a few minutes. Who knows? If you do want to get into the open mic, please do not hesitate to reach out to me, DM me right now. Got plenty of people that's coming up. But first things first, while we waiting for Mojave to get his ish together, because he like to do that, take forever. I'm gonna add the first poet up to the stage. So I'm about to eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm picking keynotes. Keynotes. What's good, Poppy? You muted.
Yeah, I'm trying to unmutate. What's going on?
Chilling, man. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling blessed to be in the presence of y'all, man. It's a Black history. We got two kings up here. You know what I'm saying? So can't go wrong with that.
And we blessed to be in your presence. Shout out to my classmate right now. Just so y'all know, Poppy and our classmates are the Honey Drippers. They not like us, though. You know what I'm saying? With the anthology. She Poppy rambunctious, super energetic, amazing. Motherfucker got energy for days. Called caffeine. She don't know when to stop, but that's all right, because if she stops, we all dead. That's all we got to know.
That probably, if I stop, then start asking what's wrong.
I hope so.
Or I'm next class.
So tell us a little bit about Black history and what it means to you, and then you get a chance to hop into your poetry.
I mean, of course, Black history is everything to me because I'm so Black, you know what I'm saying? But even more than that, I feel like it's getting washed out of our schools. Like my kids not even taught the same stuff that we was taught. So if you're not really educating at home, then after a while, they won't even know why we have to have Black history, because then it's just going to be American history. And that's the thing. So I feel like that's why Black history is important. Just making sure that, you know, we realize where we come from in order to know how to get to where we're going. Like, you have to know your past.
All right now.
All right.
Shout out to the Black history getting whitewashed. We need to unwhitewash that shit because, bruh, but yeah. What you got for us tonight, Poppy?
All right, man. I'm gonna do a piece called "80s Babies," man.
Okay.
All right, let's get it.
If
80s babies are Generation X, then what do you call the next, and why are they so lost? Influenced by fast cars and trap stars, but these is what they call real niggas. Only because the money comes fast, but it's always a money trail, whether you end up in hell, jail, or hell out on bail. But these is what they call real jiggers. Same one on the corner like, smoke some. The DA got him, and my man talking up some. Hell, he'll tell on his mom if it give him less time. But I guess that's what you call a jigger on his grind. I say when you in the gutter, you about to find all kind of rats. Hood rats and fools who chit-chat too much but won't bust a grape at a fruit stand. But because he walked the walk and talked the talk, see, y'all will think he's the man. See, I know my left don't know no right unless it's right down to the biz. I try to tell the kids to be more than just that jiggle. I mean, go after bigger, legit figures. See, I know y'all saying it right now. Oh, man, I can't work no 9 to 5 for no. But you see, our minds are set up for disaster because we want the money faster than we can afford to make it. But then we get mad when them same people try to come take it. So I say, be true to yourself, whether a Black king or queen. Stop chasing that white man scheme or that dead man dream, or you too will become that nigga. And that's my piece, y'all.
Mutate real quick. Okay, I'll mutate. All right now. Okay. Woo, shit. Tell us a little bit about 80s babies and stuff like that. What sparked that?
Well, I'm an 80s baby, first of all. So I feel like when we was growing up, we grew up in different times, right? And stuff that's popping or was popping back then really wasn't popping, right? But people will big it up and make it seem like it is. You know what I'm saying? So as the generations has come along, I feel like we've lost our kids somewhere in the process of that. So that's more so what 80s babies are about. Like, what is Generation X? You know what I'm saying? Why are they so mesmerized by the fast life and the cars and the, everything that looks good ain't always, you know, glamorous. Look what's going on in the world today. So I just felt like, you know, we need to give another message to them that just because it looks good and just because people big it up, let them get caught and watch what happens. They start talking real fast. So yeah, I just felt like that was a message that, you know, I wanted to put out to the kids.
Shit. Sometimes it's important to start telling people, like, you get your shit together, bro, because this ain't it. You know what I'm saying?
That part. And big up for what you're doing tonight, man. This is absolutely amazing. We just started off Black history and you already doing something epic. So let's go.
Yeah. Let's talk about a little bit before I get you off this thing as I get my I should be having Canada Dry, but you know this is part of Black history right here. That good old ginger ale, you know what I'm saying? Let's say
stomach hurt.
I'm gonna get barked on, but we'll figure it out.
Go get your ginger ale.
What do you think is an integral part of Black history and something that we can't live without?
Something in Black history that we cannot live without. Yikes.
You know,
I feel like so much has happened over time. I think once you start to put everything together, I feel like if everything hadn't happened, the way it did happen or how it's happened, I don't feel like we be where we are now. But I also feel like we still struggling and we still fighting. So maybe the one thing, uh, yo, we fight. Okay, slavery. Yeah. They hadn't freed the slaves. I don't think I'd be here. Yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to, pick the kite. I'm still trying to figure out why, Pale sending all the other people's away. Who gonna do that? Never mind. Different conversation.
Yo, all right, I get you. Oh man, you out of pocket. It's all right.
Probably that part right there. I don't think that our generation or the future generations would survive if we had to withstand what our ancestors did. I don't think we built for that.
Gotcha. Okay, that's an interesting take right there. You know what I'm saying? Because you hear all the conversations about, oh, I'm not my ancestors and things like that. But you're right, they went through a lot of things that we probably couldn't take up. So that's a good one. Thank you again, Poppy. Stay on standby. We might have another one for you in a bit. See who else is on open mic. I'm gonna drop you real quick. Oh, Dawood, Kareem. What about y'all? What's something you can't? What do you think? What's something in Black history that you can't live without? That's important right now.
Me myself, anybody that's out there that's watching this show, and you may not know where to start when it comes to Black history, I highly suggest the book Before the Mayflower. Before the Mayflower is the quintessential Black history book in America. It is of the utmost importance, and you need to get your copy before they ban it, because it's very, very comprehensive as far as everything that went down in America with Black people since we first came to the shores, or before we came to the shores, and when we got here. It's a very, very easy book to read and has a lot of beautiful information in it. When I was a minister, I taught from it almost all the time. So I don't think that we could live without that particular book. It's a great work.
Before the Mayflower?
Before the Mayflower, yep.
Let me look this up.
Beautiful book.
Add this to the queue real quick if anybody wants to read it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if anybody wants to hop in on this open mic, you're more than welcome to. Just DM me real quick. All right. While we doing that, I'm about to bring up the next poet real quick. So if you're not ready, I suggest you get ready right now. I'm about to add you to the stage. You ready? Michelle, how's it going?
Hold up. Everything's going good. Nope. There we go.
Go ahead.
Everything's going good. I cannot complain.
So thank you again for joining on this open mic real quick tonight. Like we said, we're going to talk a little Black history. We're going to talk some poetry. We're going to spit some poems and everything. You know what I'm saying? My first question to you is, how do you feel about Black history and how do you celebrate it?
Well, I was big on the Renaissance poetry and whatnot with Langston Hughes and Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou is actually my favorite poet. Like, I know why the cage birds sing. Like, I loved all her literature. So she was like one of my main inspirations why I fell in love with poetry.
Gotcha. Okay. That's good. All right, Maya Angelou. Shout out to Miss Maya Angelou. You gotta address it the proper way, because that one time when somebody was like Maya Angelou said,
yes.
Miss Maya Angelou. Not show respect to your ancestors.
Yes.
Definitely Black Renaissance. Fan of who is Langston Hughes, Maya Angelou, Toni Morrison, James Baldwin.
Oh, definitely some Toni Morrison, because when she did Beloved, that book was
something different. Something different. But we got also who else we got in here? We got Marielle Shinobi of Poetry. Make sure you click on that link, because I know you signed up. So click on that link I sent you. Sorry, real plug. But we also got the name Audre Lorde. Audre Lorde was part of that wave, man. People sleep on Audre Lorde. I learned about her a while ago.
Well, I gotta look her up. I've never heard of her before.
Audre Lorde is that Audre Lorde is that poet right there. Check them out. You know what I'm saying? So
I definitely will.
Like I said, we got a little poem for us. Let's see what you got. Spit some for us real quick.
Okay, so the name of my piece is called Say Their Name. How'd you confuse your gum with a taser? Family hurt was so deep, felt like they was cut with a razor. Before you took his life, he called for his mother. Say his name, Dante Wright. This was somebody's brother. You kneeled on my neck. You wouldn't let me breathe. You didn't have to use extra force. I wasn't trying to leave. No justice, no peace until his justice is won. Say his name, George Floyd. This was somebody's son. I was relaxing in my living room watching TV. You shot 32 times in my home, and 6 of them hit me. You hit the wrong house. This was out of order. Say her name, Breonna Taylor. This was somebody's daughter. He was so full of life and meant to be a star. You was a family man. Memory was all they had left of you. Say his name, Emma J. Moore Jr. He was somebody's nephew. Gun violence is taking out somebody's family member every day. When is it going to stop? Who's to say? People shoot, we end up with a casket and a suit. When the unarmed is yelling, my hands are up, so don't shoot. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, talking about say their names. You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
She was fun.
Running through the line of the people, man.
I was real big on the gun violence back when, they had everybody out, and I had did a whole poetry lineup of just gun violence that was done to our Black people. So it was just neat just learning the background stories of the families that's dealing with the grief or still dealing with it, but they're still keeping their name alive.
Gotcha. Yeah, the important part is to keep their names going, keep their names alive. So many, recently we had a couple, and sometimes there's so many names you tend to forget at times, and it's heartbreaking because it doesn't stop. But
Right.
like Bobby says all the time, we as poets are we are the oracles. We keep those names alive. We keep the history going. So yeah, beautiful poem. All right, walking out question.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Walking out question. When it comes to Black history, what Black joy do you experience when walking in Black history?
I like us as poets, like you're doing now with the open mics and people that really can't express themselves vocally. They could do it on y'all platform, and I'm glad that y'all give us that voice for us to be who we want to be or express ourselves how we want to.
I love that. Thank you. Yeah, it's always important to make sure that everybody gets a chance, because like we as poets, we need the opportunity to share our feelings, our emotions, our expressions, and the words that we put together. So, because we are Black history, we are Black history in the making.
Most
So,
definitely.
yep. Thank you again, Michelle. Might bring you back on.
Thank
Depends
you.
on what time we got. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate you. All right, brother Dawood, how you holding up, man?
All is well, bro. I'm 8 minutes from the Barclays Center.
Oh, you at the big plays tonight? Okay, you out here with about the. All right now, this man making money. Shoot, I'm trying to be like you when I grow up.
I wish this is an emergency. That's not really an emergency. So
it happens, man. It's part of the job. So yeah. All right, we're gonna bring the next poet up to the stage. Lynette, how you doing, sister? It's good to see you.
Hi, I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm chilling, man. Just enjoying my Monday night, trying to be Black as I possibly can be. I see you got the scenery in the background. I wish I could be where you at, but you down in the Caribbean right now, right?
Yes, I am. I'm in the Virgin Islands.
You in the Virgin Islands? Yo, Dawood, forget that job. We going to the Virgin Islands right now, brother. Let's take this flight because it's nice out there. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one quick because I gotta get Marielle on this thing. So hold up. Yeah, but while I'm doing all that, quick question, right? Let's talk about, what I'm saying, because you're from the Virgin Islands. Give us a little bit about the Black history in the Virgin Islands. What's a nice tidbit you can give us?
A nice tip. Well, what we try to focus on is embracing our culture all the time. We do it through our festivals. We do it through, trying to keep our traditions alive. the old time way of doing things. So we're big on, trying to keep our traditions and our culture alive.
Ooh, okay. All right now. And what are some ways you keep your traditions and culture alive? Like how do you do it yourself?
Sure. Well, through my writing, definitely. And
Mm.
also, I'm a backyard gardener. So when I
Ooh.
grew up back in the 80s,
Mhm.
my grandmother was someone who believed in working the land. And I maintain that same thing
Mm.
because, what you eat is part of your life anyway. So I try
Mm.
to do as much of that as I can.
Okay. So you backyard garden, you do poetry. All right now, shoot. Trying to be like you when I grow up, being self sufficient and things like that. I'm trying to get that lifestyle. All right. You got a poem for us?
Yes, I do.
All right, let's hear it then. We gonna mute. Go ahead. It's on you.
Sure. My piece is called My Thoughts on Black Love. It's actually quite an old piece, maybe about 10, 11, 12 years old. Black love brought me here and molded my beginnings and has chartered and yet defines my future. It's so simple to say Black love, but the Black story is decades, centuries, eons of rule, rank, enslavement, uprising, and freedom. During these times of good and bad, we've always had the spirituality and love, that Black love that makes me smile as I watch my children and think. They have my maternal grandfather's stance and walk, but they have my paternal grandmother's eyes. Yet they look like their father, the Black love of my life, who, like the warriors of old, stood and like those who now stand for justice. Without these warriors, we would not be here. Because Black love starts with the realization of the self of one and the eventual unity of two. Because only with the humblest beginnings can we grow to love ourselves, our family, and our people. Because it's the Black love that spreads our culture and enwraps us in the we. So, Black love, are you there? Poem.
Man,
Ask
that shit was
you
dope.
feel like a teacher, a storyteller at all? Because the way you spoke that poem, like the the the, the energy, the purpose you put into every word made me feel like someone was teaching me something. So, hmm. Did you hear that? Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, but that was a
Yeah,
good
you
poem.
cannot stop for a minute.
I what? I cut
Thank
out? I'm
you.
sorry. Yeah, no, that was dope. That was definitely dope. So I definitely enjoyed that. I was like, hold up. Okay. All right now. So you took your time with that. You know what I'm saying? You kind of wooed me with it. All right. Walking out question real quick. Hmm. Oh, you got a Black History question?
I'm
Uh-oh.
trying not to run red lights, bro.
Oh man.
I'm
Please
trying.
do not run any red lights.
Especially in New York City, man, because you know they're gonna send you tickets. So don't do
Yeah,
that.
Exactly.
$50 a ticket too.
Oh nah.
Um,
Nope. Go ahead.
no. I want to say that the poem was dope, but the voice and the accent took the poem to another height.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like the accent made it sound mad sensual, and so I was like I was dead ass into like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
I was in the trance. It was fire. It
Yeah.
was fire. Well
Mhm.
done. Very well done.
Thank
All right.
you.
Walking
And
out
I
question.
agree. And what I would say is this: is that one of the things I learned from I was a part of an organization called the Nation of Islam of Canada. And a fun fact about Canada is that Canada is a conglomerate of various different people from the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
So you got Africans, Jamaicans, Haitians, and what you find is that the experience of the Caribbean is different than ours because we lost our love for black coming to America. And
Mm-hmm.
our Caribbean brothers and sisters never lost that. So
Mm.
there's a love that they have that we don't have. But then there's a love that we have that they don't have. And I think that together we can make a whole. And that's why I think that the younger generation's kind of division when it comes to whether you're what's called a foundational Black American or somebody from the Caribbean is really misguided, because we need each other to make that whole. And that's what that Black love to me that you were talking about really means.
Agreed.
Speaking that historical faction right there, I love that. That's what I'm talking about. Black history. You know, I never knew that though. I never knew that. I'm gonna look that up. That's pretty interesting. I'm a history buff, so anything I can learn about history, I guess it's so super excited for. All right, Lynette. One quick question. Dang, I already got nothing for you. What's something you think us as poets can do to make Black history? How are we making Black history right now? What can we do?
Well, what we're doing tonight is an example of Black history, just being able to share our poetry. But I also encourage everyone, pick up your pen and write. And it's not that you necessarily have to go all the way back in history, but think about your grandparents. Think about the stories that your family told you about the journey that they've been through, and write that. Make sure that you make that note, whether you do a video or you publish it in a book. Make sure that you record your family's history.
Love that. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. I'll see you later in a few. All right. Woo, we got some dope poetry going on here right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the poets that's still on the queue. I appreciate y'all for your patience and tuning in with us. But yeah, we learning some stuff about Black history. We got some dope poets and everything. This is fun. So you still struggling to get past these red lights? Yeah, you got the Canada drive. You got the right idea. See, we out here. I'm out here lacking with the Schweppes. You got the Canada drive. You got the official. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. So we got 2 more poets, and then we'll probably do a second round while we wait for some more folks. How you feeling so far, Dawood?
I'm good. I'm very good.
That's good. To hear.
I'm gonna check out, but let me just show you, just so people don't think I'm capping.
He right by the Barclays.
I told you.
Yeah, somebody's playing tonight. I don't know who, but yeah. All right. So
I got to bounce though, bro. But I'll get back up with you.
Gotcha. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming in.
Yes, sir.
All right. While he leaves, we're gonna bring in the next poet. What's going on, good brother?
Hey,
yeah, we got you on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself real quick and tell us about Black history and what it means to you.
Okay, so I am the Ono from the lovely, sweet island of Trinidad.
Oh, okay.
And of course, I can't forget we twin Tobago. So this is how I'm gonna break down our Black history, because we cannot do it without looking back at the true ancestors and their culinary, because all the food that brought us together, because US got Louisiana IA, we got pilau, we got crab and dumpling, we got a whole mess of food. Cultures come together, realm melting pot, and that's how we do.
Fun fact, I'm also Trinidadian, so I'm Trinidadian, Puerto Rican, Panamanian, I'm all that, and then some. I've never been home, but I'll get there one day. But yeah, all right, that's dope.
Well, as I say, Trinis, we make them remark all over.
Definitely.
And I will say, people will. Yes, COVID had a lot of bad things, but like our ancestor Mike Dean, without this technology, we won't have it.
Tell me about it.
Because when you think about Black history, we think about all the tech stuff. We think about everything. Even a guy that rude, dude. Listen to your ancestors on the red lights.
Gotcha.
They keep telling you slow down.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Got you. I definitely got you. While we learning more things about ourselves, send some doubles. What poem you got for us tonight? I'm about to mute myself. Show us what you got.
So it's called Back to Black. Beneath the same sun, split by the same sea, chains wrote hymns, wait upon the water, and the hull's bell. America's cotton hummed to Trinidad's sweet sugar cane. Two worlds grafted by one wound of the same vein. Harlem's breath met Calypso's cry. Jazz hands clapping a defiant reply. Plantations whip, the colonists decree. Our twin shores new hunger, wanting to be wild and to be free. In Port-au-Prince, the steel pan spark, forging rhythms from oil drum, light in the dark. Across the waves, a dreamer named King marched where Mississippi would sing of bridges, of fire, of nations refrain, history's echo, 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 a shared stubborn stain. Limbos danced under the bullet-riddled moon, bodies bending but never breaking too soon. And Tulsa's ashes, the Fyzabad's flame. Our soil remembers. Shh. Nay, it speaks unspoken names. Carnival feathers, mask scars, yet we reveal joys that no empire could shackle or steal. Brown hands built skylines brick upon brick. Rebellion's drum, our bloodstream beat quick. Beneath the rubble of empires decayed, footprints remain unflinching, unswayed. Every church bombed, a hymn still sought. Wait upon the water. Every field burned, every dream restored. Georgia's red clay to Marval's green scene. Ancestors whisper, open your heart. See the beauty and spaces between. We are the harvest, the storm, the root. Blistered, unbroken, resolute, passionate fruits. Back to black, the ocean's refrain. Tides of resilience rise again as smoke, a stronger skyscraper rising better through pain. Our vision shall never, ever win. Not like us. You're muted, dude.
I was just giving you flowers, snapping and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That was dope. That was really good. I love the, like, you and Lynette have a cadence where you kind of super slow down and allow us to hear every word. And I'm working on that. So I'm about to ask y'all for some lessons because, like, it's like y'all are real oracles, like you're telling real stories as you're going, and it's a beautiful feeling. Combine it with your accent. Whoo, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, keep that up because that was really good. Like you want to listen at that point in time. So yeah.
Thank you. Because as we say, history when forgotten, and this is my remix state. History, if forgotten, is not you're doomed to repeat it. You'll be doomed to repeat it 10 times worse because it will be your life's curse.
I'll put that in a poem. Okay. All right now. Exit question. Let's think. Tell us something about Trinidadian and Tobagan culture that creates an element of Black history that we don't get to experience all the time here in the States.
Okay, so what we will really see is a lot of people coming together because generation upon generation of families, they will keep their oral traditions together.
Mm-hmm.
The stories they tell, the culture itself will bring like different aspects together. Even simple thing you might see, and this is one joke when I'm cooking, I'll always make.
Mm-hmm.
I will just be listening to my ancestors who tell me when to stop or when to add something different. Because that is where we still believe that no matter your ancestor is not here, they still will guide you in your heart.
Mm-hmm.
They will be guiding your footsteps, they'll be guiding your hands. So we always have to remember that yes, physical is no longer,
Mm-hmm.
but no matter what, they have left something in our DNA
Mm-hmm.
that will label us different apart. And as the only place in the world that has a musical instrument that has now got its own place since last year, August 11th, the steel pan. And you know, when that rhythm hits you, your heart just gets a different beat.
Gotcha. Okay. The steel pan. Yeah, definitely. Shout out to the ancestors as well. But yes. Oh man. At some point I have to go back to the motherland and understand my heritage. Thank you again, the Ono, for being here.
Well, I am glad to be here. You know, I'm always
Mm-hmm.
here for our fellow Trini.
Yes. I hope to see you back in a few. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go along with the queue real
Yes.
quick, but don't go nowhere, all right? All right. Coming up next, let's see who else is on this queue. We got one more poet, and then we're gonna get into some fun stuff. All right. Let me bring him up real quick. Ooh, if it isn't the master, the great, the ninja from the village hidden in the streets. Marielle, where you at, brother?
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? You the Hokage from
Village,
the streets.
village hidden in the streets. That's I like that. I might have to use that.
You the Hokage and I'm Nagato. That's what we gonna
You got to.
do. How you
I
doing?
think
Mhm.
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. I got a question for you pertaining to Black history and something that you will probably take a liking to. How has anime contributed to blackness over the course of the last 40 to 50 years, and how is it a part of Black history now? What do you
Ah, a lot of people don't know. A lot of America's first animes were um done by black because a lot of black. Okay, so I guess you got to break down on what anime is. Anime is not necessarily like a cartoon or anything like that, as most people would say. It's actually just an art style or something like that. Um, and there's been shows that has integrated into that black show that has integrated into anime, for instance, the Boondocks. The Boondocks was one of the first ones. Afro Samurai was one of the first um, black animes that was actually like black cast and stuff like that. Samuel L. Jackson does the voices, majority of the voices on Afro Samurai, and of
I
course, and of course you have like Regina King and um, John Witherspoon doing the Boondocks. But after that, a lot of black anime, or what we would call blurs, uh, has been actually making their own mangas and stuff like that. You have quite a few of them, like Sands of Time. It's yeah, it's quite a few of them. I can't think of any right off the top of my head, but anime has definitely been creeping its way into our culture and stuff. And definitely has been in, and we as Black people has been accepting of it. I've seen a lot of just, and we're again like it's called blurs. A lot of blurs or black nerds. coming out the woodwork. Like, oh yeah, I used to do this when I was back in high school, but I always just get picked on and stuff like that. It's just like, yeah, but now it's all accepted, and it's cool, it's cool. But shouts out to the OG nerds out there.
Yeah, one fun tidbit I've learned that I always love is the word brolic comes from Broly from the DBZ movie. So
Hmm.
the fact that we've influenced culture for that long based off of anime and just the stuff that you said, I didn't know Samuel Jackson was Afro Samurai. But like you said, the Boondocks, all these different
Hmm.
cultural ideas, you know. So yeah, that's good to know. Ooh, so I see you got the Uzumaki clan on your shirt right there too. I think.
Yeah, it's actually the Ichiraku's ramen shop.
Ooh,
I want to try that extra bad, but
yeah. All right. Well, let's get into it. So you got a poem for us?
yeah, yeah. We do it like Black History. I mean, Black themed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So, I guess this would be considered Black excellence type piece. My it's called My Black Is. My Black is controversial. See, my Black was formed from the foundations of the world, so my Black brings joy. My Black creates magic. My Black has this dynamic that gets things popping, rocking the colors of the earth. See, my Black has the energy of a starburst. Yeah, the sun loves my Black. In fact, my Black is like battery pack, the knick-knack to my battery pack. See, my Black is on the market selling like crack, yet at the same time, man, my Black don't even crack. My Black be on the market. My Black is the mark of past royalty. See, my Black is poetry. My Black flows out, be godly, keeping it real shit. Sometimes my Black even surprise me. My Black be digging the scene with his gangster lean so fresh and so clean that if life was Clubhouse, man, my Black would be a green bean. My Black was set in the west, yet it rose in the east. See, my Black could be the mark of the beast because my Black will destroy anything that comes from white supremacy. I mean, you can see my Black in the sun after it rains. It just goes to show you that my Black brings joy even coming out of pain. My Black feels close, yet my Black got some range. They research hours upon hours to see what the melanin contains. See, my Black is fire, yet my Black brings heat. Doctors and scholars see my Black got degrees. Per gram, my Black is worth about $300. My Black breaks necks and leave people stuck. If I said my Black can pull a truck, then hook that shit up and shut the fuck up. Yeah, I think my Black is the ish. They wish they could do half the thing, but my Black already did. But let me tell you what my Black comes with. See, my Black gets real. My Black got skills. My Black was already born dressed to kill. My Black is that original sex appeal. So you can look, but please don't touch my Black. And approach my Black with care, because see, my Black fights back. My Black will shape the future. My Black will form the past. My Black got that swag that got me feeling like, ooh wee. You see, my Black had that gas. My Black sweet like honey. It flies high when it's free. My Black will float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. They try to destroy my Black until they find out that we got what they need. So now they're gonna have to respect my Black. Because my Black is that government cheese. My Black got fans here. Also, my Black got haters here. I still step on my Black like a 1970s player with some gators. See, my Black got flavor. Layered with different types of seasoning. See, my Black gives that Southern style home cooking ingredient, smelling like grandma's kitchen. That finger licking that, that shit tastes like chicken. See, my Black be here. Have you going back for seconds? Like how the young people say, man, my Black be busting.
What don't your Black do, man? Oh my.
Man, shit, be whack. That's what my Black do.
That was a good one. So my Black don't be whack. I love that. Ooh, man. Ooh, shit. My Black
Appreciate
please. Okay now. I am spitting and shit. Y'all did really well tonight. I love this. You know what I'm saying?
it.
Y'all made this soulful. Y'all made your Black sexy. I can't wait. Your caffeine. Yo, all right. I'm about to bring everybody back up to the stage. We gonna freestyle round robin it real quick. You know what I'm saying? Bring everybody back up here. Do a little last minute nightcap, things like that before we hop off. First and foremost, thank y'all for coming on here and spitting some hot fire. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all came through in the last minute and just gave the world a beautiful, amazing canvas of poetry with your with your pens. You know what I'm saying? I try to make an analogy. I failed miserably, but it's all right. All right. I'm gonna be here for about another 15 minutes. So if anybody wants to spit some real quick while we here, let me know right now. Who wants to go?
Well, I got stuff.
Caffeine.
You got all speeders, so you know we all trying.
I know that was a wild question. Like, who would have sit?
Hey, yo. All right, we're gonna do caffeine.
No, never mind.
Yo. All right. Caffeine, then Michelle, then Lynette. We might as well just go back around. Do it again. Caffeine, Michelle, Lynette, the Ono, and then Sensei one more time. Or we're gonna do it backwards. Sensei, the Ono, Lynette, Michelle, keynotes.
However.
Now I'm gonna do it the first way. Poppy, you start us off. I'm sorry. I'm running. I'm off whatever Poppy got tonight. I'm just doing whatever.
We on that kryptonite. Nah.
I wonder, is it second hand?
All right, let's go. This is called "Don't Kill Kenny."
Everybody, mute yourselves. Don't kill the kitty. Wait, what? Hold up.
Yeah. Just because I have on and it's after dark, this is not South Park. So don't kill Kenny. This is not a cartoon where a group of kids get together and do a bunch of dumb shit, which is called growing up, let's not forget. But wait, let's turn the page. When did going to the store selling cigarettes lead to I can't breathe anymore? In both situations, we didn't have to ask who killed Kenny. The revolution shall not be televised, yet this was witnessed by plenty of eyes. In almost every episode, the kid in the hoodie had to die. But what if those kids were Black? Is that what it's like watching us under attack? Well, this is not South Park, so please don't kill Kenny. Because you see, Kenny is just a king who's one of the lost boys out here chasing his dreams. Grown by age, intelligence, on rage, just a mental slave still being beat for whips and chains. But you see, Kenny don't have to be his name. Cassandra Bland wasn't even a man. It's a shame. It's our sisters, our brothers, our sons, our mothers, our lovers in any form. Praying that we never have to wish them against harm. Because if I ever have to ask who pinched Kenny, it's real life for me, and I won't hesitate to play with my toys. Because you see, Kenny is one of my lost boys. So don't kill Kenny. And that's my piece.
Don't kill Kenny. You that South Park analogy right there. Who said you killed Kenny, you bastards? Ah! And then you know what I'm saying? Then Kenny with the black hoodie, you know what I'm saying? Think of Trayvon Martin and stuff like that. Yeah, come on now, Poppy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Kenny died over 300 times, Joe. And how many? We ain't even gonna count whatever.
Too many.
Right, that part.
Sure, West's Black people die over 300 times every 5 minutes. So let's keep it that
part. That's what I'm saying. So Kenny was a perfect analogy. He was the only one that had on the hoodie that kept dying in South Park. Nobody else died.
You bastard.
For Kenny, right? You killed Kenny.
All right, Michelle, give us what you got. Where's she at? She mutated. Oh, wait, unmute yourself. There you go.
All right, there we go. It took me a while to get that, but you did that. I couldn't figure it out, but as you explained it that way, I was just like, okay. Okay, the name of my piece is called Brown Skin Beauty. Smooth as chocolate, but sweet as honey. My goals and aspiration, you can't take that from me. I'm your muse, like a beautiful painting on the wall. My beauty beckons them as they try not to trip and fall. Who am I, you ask? Well, let me tell you so that you'll know. I'm the girl that is life of the party. I don't need to put on a show. I walk with style and grace. They say that I drip with elegance. You should know this by now, but you're still requesting evidence. Mona Lisa, he calls me. He says I'm uniquely made. All these poems that I write will eventually have me paid. Maya Angelou is my inspiration to make my dreams a reality. They really tried to kill my dreams a long time ago. I call it brutality. Now I'm living in my purpose, stronger than ever I ever been. Look in the mirror, queen. When they say you gonna lose, I told you will win. I fought like hell to make it this far. I did my duty. Here's to you. I'm proud of you, my brown skin beauty. Peace. Thank you.
Mona Lisa ain't got shit on you. Okay.
Thank you.
I done seen Mona Lisa. It's small. It's the middle of this big ass room. You know what I'm saying? And Mona Lisa ain't got shit on you. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Ever. Mona Lisa can't compare to you. All right. So don't. Whew. Talking about myself. God damn. I love it. I love it a lot. Whew. All right now. Lynette, what you got for us?
The ancestors cry. My freedom is sweet. So why do you hate yours? Do you rather really sit in bondage? Why? It seems to better suit you to hold your chains and praise your captors. Are you in right mind? Does lust and vanity make you climax as they lock you away? I cannot fathom my sweet freedom taken away from me, my free spirit, my simple way of being me, not needing material things to impress you, but rather my words to impress on you that your heart is what needs to be right. And that jail cell has no freedom, it is bondage. It's what makes our ancestors cry because you have not learned from their plight, or their exploitation. You just want it all but don't want to work. You hate your freedom, but I love my freedom. And until you free yourself from the negative vibes, the ancestors will continue to cry. So wise up and free yourself. Poem.
Why you hate your freedom so much? God damn. All right now. Never thought of it that way. Now you could be shackled by your own freedom. That's a bar right there. Okay. All right now. Shout out to the ancestors too. Shoot. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Sorry. I'm just you ever get into that moment where you just feeling the vibes and the joy right there? That's where I'm at when the poetry is just flowing. Whew. You already know what time it is, the owner. The short turn.
Butterfly.
Oh.
Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I can fly free at last. From lover's house, a butterfly's countenance aghast, trapped in rooms where specters dance, yearning for freedom, an ever fleeting chance. Rooms whispering tales of times long past, struggles endured by the light hands upon the dark shadows cast, echoes, voices, both soft and strong. Legacy woven by heart's sweet songs. In the parlor, the walls hold tight, stories of courage igniting at midnight, viewing the chains that once bound to a spirit that soared, testaments of strength and silence roared. The kitchen hums with a simmering sigh. Dreams kindle and spirits cast out, but hung out to dry. Pots vessels of hope, yet despair. As butterfly listens, hearts laid bare. In the library's hush, wisdom resides. Pages of history, unread, but resilience abides. Words a true balm, soothing pains. Butterfly waits, longing for cleansing rain. Rain on me. Outside, the sun dances, a beckoning call. Windows shut and shadows fall, fluttering it dreams of freedom's air, open skies and the wisdom to dare. The garden a memory of beauty untamed, flowers blossomed and love was named, remaining in silence. A witness to love, yearning to find. Oh, sweet freedom, whispers so near, promises of flight, ending all fears. Deep in the heart, the butterfly knows doors once locked will open and close. One day, a shift in the hinges shall creak, a breeze will beckon, and winds will speak. When that moment of courage arrives, butterfly will soar. Hope must truly thrive. Listen their heart, listen their souls. Oral traditions pass. Our ancestors brave. Their shadows, yes, it was cast. Every struggle was a lesson to learn that freedom, sweet freedom, is ours to earn. In lover's house, though the walls may confine, up the stairs, through the blind, butterflies know. Truly, freedom is mine. Butterfly waits for the moment to dare, as he says, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I can fly free at last. And cut.
I was told that you have a tendency to go off, and now I understand why. That's what I like to see. That's all right now. Free at last, free at last. Whoo! Shoot, I'm about to add one more person to the queue. Marielle, well, I add them. Go on off. It's your turn.
All right. When you scared of them sounds that goes bumping at night, and when you feel you need a little light, just remember, Daddy's here. When the storm comes and the Most High speaks, or when it's darkness around, and it's me who you see, just remember, Daddy's here. In the times you feel that no one cares, and the times where you feel like life is unfair, Daddy will always be there. When you are in chaos and you need peace, or when you walk so far you can't no longer stand on your feet, when you gave it all and you hit your peak, there's no need to fear because there's no Daddy's here. Or when you need to feel like a little princess or that Supergirl, I'll be your Superman, but without the S curl. And even if I gotta be the evil dragon, you defeat just to hear your people cheer. Always remember, Daddy's here. When you need a little horsey to ride through your village, when you want to feel like that pretty little princess with royal privilege, or you need to be lifted so high so you can look down on all your presents as I roar aloud, silence, my princess speaks. Then you kiss me on my cheeks like, thank you, daddy, because they will all know that your daddy is king. And it would be my decree that my little princess is entitled to everything. Or when you get over, you sprout into a teen and you start believing that you know everything. Just understand that the brain that you contain, well, you got that from me, technically. The male seed is really where the spine grows. Thousands of y'all swimming up from my testicles. Ooh, you're probably not ready for that conversation, but in due time. Yeah, I'ma just say that that big head that you contain, you got your mommy, but it has my brain. I mean, you got that from your mommy, but it has my brain that will train you to develop your little mind. So yeah, okay. You got a little from your mom, but that's fine. But if I estimate it, it's about 21% of hers, which pushed me about 79. So yeah, over time you become your own woman, an adult human. You slowly are becoming, even if you're going through your monthly woman thing and you're crampy. Daddy will always go to the store and get you the pad with wings, or high piece, 10 piece, or is it pad with wings? Baby girl, y'all women are confusing. I'll just get both because our daddy already knows that you're probably going to be hungry. I mean, I can't wait to see what you'll turn out to be. Seeing you fully blossom into your personality, wondering will it match your beauty? Where men would say, y'all, that woman is unique. Yet I ponder, what in life did you learn from me? What will you be? What will you be when you got to what you seek and accomplish all of your goals and living out your dreams? You know what? I bet you'll be a master in different arts with your creativity. Oh, wait. What if you outbar me in poetry? Nah, sorry, little lady, but I'm Yajiro and you're more like Baki. There's no beating me, but just know that daddy will make a way just to let you win. Because I want to be your protection and your best friend. Someone there to help you stand, even when even when your life seems to be blown away in the wind. I just want to be a man that you can depend on. to always be there, holding your hand. Peace.
It's something about a father's love, man. Daddy's always here. God damn. Shout out to the princesses that got daddies and all that. Or the princes, whoever got a father in their life, man. Shout out to black fathers, they matter. Woo! Y'all, man. Oh, Poppy out here crying. Shit. Y'all is something else, man. Y'all is something else. I love the flavors in this room right now. I appreciate y'all for popping out tonight. Before we go, though, we got one more person that popped in the room really quick. Beauty, tell us about yourself real quick.
Hey, my name is Beauty. I'm from Jonesboro, Louisiana. And this is literally my first time, well, second time actually doing something like this. And I discovered poetry about like 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
And I finally found the voice to actually speak how I feel rather than act on how I feel, if that makes sense.
That made a whole lot of sense, and that's beautiful. Okay. All right now. Before we start with you, tell me, what does Black History mean to you?
Black history means a lot, especially as towards the women. I consider myself my mother's mother, and I say that because she has a lot of things in her that she has passed down to my mother and my mother to me. And some of those things that we went through as women back in those times, and even today, what we're facing, like we have a story to tell. It is a Black history story of how a Black woman can be angry when really we're just fighting to be heard and screaming for justice. So that's why I love Black history.
I love that, real one time for the one time, screaming to be heard. I love that because oftentimes when we're talking, we don't realize that we're screaming, but in reality, we really just want someone to hear us. So yeah, because if you're tired of trying to say it quietly, boom. All right, now Beauty, give us a poem real quick. Let's see what we got.
I am my mother's mother and her mother before her. A river of strength flowing through generations, a womb that birthed the nations, yet the world forgets her name. I am the first, the origin, the Black woman. From my skin, the sun took its first kiss. From my all colors came forth, yet they deny me my own reflection. I have walked this earth with shackles on my ankles and burdens on my back, watched my son sold and my daughter stripped, my love twisted into pain, my pride burnt to ash. They call me angry, but I'm only screaming for justice, only aching to heal, only fighting to remember who I am. Do you know what it feels like to cry in the silence, to bleed in shadows, to be the backbone yet never the honor, to give life only to have it torn away, to be the mother of all yet be treated less than nothing? But still, I rise. I gather the broken pieces of my mother's soul, the whispered prayers of my grandmother's hands, the lost traditions buried in strange land, and I breathe life back into them. I am my mother's mother and her mother before her. I refuse to be the bitterness they wrote into my bones. I will not let them turn my love into stone. I reclaim the rhythm in my step, the gold in my skin, the fire in my tongue, the royalty in my blood. I teach my sons to be kings and not casualties of the system. I teach my daughters to be queens, not shadows in the world that fear their light. I bring back the beauty they call beast, the grace they label savage, the power they tried to break. I resurrect the songs we once sang, the love we once carried, the truth we once knew. I am my mother's mother and her mother before her. And my name is Beauty. And when I speak, I roar like a beast. It's just the Black history in me. Thank you.
It's hot in here. That was good right there. Somebody put some water on the mic real quick. God damn. Kings not casualties. When I roar, I speak. That's the Black history in me. God damn. All right now. I love y'all. I love y'all. That's how you do it. That's how y'all do it, man. This has been another Lucid Voices joint. We out here talking Black history and poetry. Two things that are synonymous with the same thing without, you know what I'm saying? Black history without poetry, I don't know what it would be. And y'all just blessed us with a beautiful, amazing lineup of poetry, of powerful parables, things like that. I appreciate y'all. I'm about to get myself together for tomorrow and everything. So I hope y'all have a good night and enjoy this Monday night with us. And I hope y'all enjoy Black History Month, you know, and just stay black. Well, you got something, Michelle? What's up? Michelle, you got your hand up?
You're not doing a poem tonight?
Me? Oh, I ain't have no intention of doing a poem. Oh, shit.
What? You gotta drop some bars on us.
Wait. So you gotta spit something.
You gotta drop some bars on this. You gotta be the showstopper. Here, a little dash or something. Just a little dash.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Spit it.
We want an encore. Come on with it.
This is called To Kill a King. I'm trying to get this memorized. So this is called To Kill a King. The sweet sound of songbirds used to wake me up in the morning to start my day. Now, I am tortured by the silence as they are replaced by the eerie night. Misplaced hate and treacherous felines hunt them like livestock to the slaughter. Death becomes the mockingbird's only exit from the torture they face in life. Running around, hunted by their own oppressors, downing on their flesh alive as they wither away, and their songs become cries like sirens screaming cacophonies that numb our minds. See, to kill a mockingbird is a sin. But here I am, stuck in this casa with my amigos, attempting to drown our sorrows in this bottle, thinking intoxication is the only way to quell our raging hearts in this sick game called life. Unhinged in our own self-destruction, we pour into empty cups, drowning in misery. Auspicious is what we think we are, yet with these fleeting moments of success only last in bursts that die out faster than we expect. Vim is chased with voracity. Vehement cries for sanity while losing vigor in each moment of our lives, and vicious cycles of destruction dooming us to fates, staring down barrels leading to early graves. Ostracized through hurts, thinking these tequila shots will offset this pain, only for it to expedite our takeoff into losing everything. See, to kill a mockingbird is a sin. And every day innocent black men are murdered off of rage, fear, and actions taken by small whims. Innocence drained as we lose our ability to sing hymns. The sweet sounds we chirp become the screams and cries when we die, running away from this unjust systems. Darkness travels, even those that survive the night are only targets, especially when they fight the very constructs and lies that drown our lives. And our ballads are turned out by rhythms to make people in their own beats. Hidden in plain sight. We are misunderstood giants that have been denied the ability to speak freely, only blinded by the guise of everyone else's interpretation of our light. It is what they see us as that determines how we shine in the night. So when ghosts step out and burn bright, it's easy to douse their fires because we never thought they'd give us insights. Callously carving creative ways to force our pain into rage, thinking our enemies reflect on the images we face in the mirror, going blind, believing we can meticulously take out others on the battlefield to rise in their eyes. But see, chess is not a life game. Moving parts shift each and every day. A pawn may think he wears a crown only to be rooked out his spots by knights looking to gain favor by false kings. So here we are, taking out pieces in our world. Oh, how we used to love the way the mockingbirds sing, but now when their voices become too loud, they suddenly clip their wings. Especially when they sing songs that awaken us into their plights. Especially when the cats that allow them to live are annoyed by the melodies that serenade soft soliloquies and monologues to address the wrongs we live in. See, the noble mockingbird song is only as good as long as it doesn't disturb the master's sleep. So when it chirps too loud or off tune, the master makes it weep in public so other birds can learn to stay meek. This is the slow death of those so sweet. Innocence can be stolen at any time, be it by death or silenced, are broken by those wishing to keep their pusillanimous in this patriarchal practices, pulsing through the punitive pilfering of the intellectual properties of the symphony of the mockingbird that sings for thee. We may butter it up as justice, slap it onto a label and sell it, but no matter what we do, to kill a king is a sin. Sincerely.
That's my classmate, y'all.
First of all, I'm mad that you weren't even going to drop them bars in the first place because you did that and you were trying to hide it in the cut. Shame on you.
I was trying to chill, man. I got a feature on Wednesday.
You slayed that. Oh, you did that.
Friday, man. I'm trying to chill, but y'all
you
just
did it.
Like, you're not gonna drop a poem. This was about y'all tonight. Yes,
good. You graced us with your presence.
It's about us because we are the voices of freedom. We are the voices that will light the world on fire.
Mm-hmm. You're right. Set that shit ablaze. I'm gonna burn it all to the ground. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like
burn,
I said,
baby, burn.
Ooh, man, if we could stay here all night, we would. But, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I gotta get ready for work in the morning.
I'm glad you did this tonight because I really needed this.
It's therapy. It's therapeutic. You know what I'm saying?
It
Never
is. It really
to let,
is.
to let your shit out and then hear other people let they shit out. You know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, we all here crying, we laughing. You know what I'm saying? We making connections, we learning some. I done quit. I done wrote some all in one night. I always tell when someone spits on fire, I quit because I don't want to be a poet no more because y'all took the stage. And y'all all made me quit the same night. So I'm gonna get back to it because I got some shit to write for y'all. But nah, y'all are dope. Y'all are amazing.
You're dope.
And
I love my poetic family here.
We
Yes,
are.
I love the poetic family too.
I enjoyed it. It was lovely.
We a community. We a country. We a army, man, family, whatever you want to call it. We ride together. So yeah, I love y'all, man.
Well, we got Papi here, so you know we all on the corner.
That part.
Yeah, we on the corner.
We on Poppy's corner, man. Anything is possible, you know. So
I'm telling
anybody
you.
got any plugs they want to share before we tune off? You know what I'm saying, Poppy? We know you got your show this Wednesday. Anything going on?
Now you know rap is poetry. It's taking over the block this Wednesday, man. Y'all know tap in 9 EST. And we on YouTube, Poppy Poetry Corner. Look us up. We on a couple other things, but I'm trying to get that YouTube traffic going. And thank you so much, my brother. Tonight was absolutely amazing. Like always, you always coming through with some fire. Tonight ain't no different from your pen and from your hosting. So I appreciate you, man. Big love.
Thank you. Anybody else? Any plugs y'all got going on?
I just want to say thank you for this opportunity, and it's amazing to see all of y'all. Y'all are very talented. I know I popped in last minute, but I'm on a different type of time, so I got to get this time down packed to be up here. But I want to thank you for the opportunity. This is actually dope.
Gotcha. Okay. Sarah Anderson
You
just
still
posted.
came in and slayed it.
Yep. Definitely. She came through with that heat, talking about how my mother's mother. I need that recorded somewhere. Sarah Anderson says Sticky Thursdays in Clubhouse at 9 p.m. Tap into that, y'all. Anything else?
Yeah, if you
I think just to say thank you.
Oh, thank you. Go
if
ahead,
you
man.
got in Atlanta area, shit, Friday, I'm performing at speaking of Sticky, I'll be performing at Tiffany's Playhouse, which is called Sticky Resolution. Um, it's their 2-year anniversary, and I'm going to be featuring there. Also on the 9th, I'll be featuring at the Apaches. Then on the 17th, I'll be featuring at Music Unplugged. And then on the 25th, I will be featuring at the Circle. And the 26th, I'll be featuring at Poppy's Corner. So February is busy for me. Hell yeah. I hear thotting in these poetic streets.
Not you selling your
You
soul.
just out here
Right?
sprinkling yourself everywhere, ain't you?
Checking this poetic ass all over these streets.
Slinging your
I
pen.
know. You better shake that poetic ass.
Here, little shading there. You know what I mean?
Woo.
I just know these tricks better have my money.
You're like pimping ain't easy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I know that's right.
All right. Anybody else got anything
Poetry
going on?
pimping is never easy.
Hell no. Tell me about it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think the easiest way for me to say it, just look up the Uno Poetry or the Uno X Poetry on Google. You'll get to my websites, you'll get to my books, because I was shocked because I started writing like for other things. So even that will come up. So just search up the Uno Poetry or the Uno Poetry Trinidad and you should get a lot of stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. Y'all got books in here and everything. Shout out to the authors and all that. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? Write more books.
I got books. I got 2 on Amazon.
Ooh, okay. Send me that link. Send me that link. I need them.
I definitely will.
I need those. You know what I'm saying? All right. Before we go, I'm gonna just a couple announcements here for Lucid Voices. Wednesday I'll be featured at Cafe Lena. If y'all not in the New York area, upstate New York area, it will be live. That is at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will send a link to all of y'all. Also Friday night is our open mic. I'm excited for that. Got my homegirl Nia Renee. She's gonna be performing. You know what I'm saying? That's the Electric City Barn. For those of you in the capital region. Then You, Me, and Poetry is gonna be back on February 15th. It's called Love and History. If you got a little date, you want to share some history, pop out and show niggas. Feel me? That's gonna be a vibe. I hope to see some folks pull up and everything like that. Poppy, we want to get you up here one of these days. Get the anthology, the show out one time for the one time. I'm gonna get you all up here at some point. And then February 28th, I'm doing something special for my open mic. I'm excited for that. I'm gonna give some more details pretty soon. I gotta make the flyer actually. I gotta make that tonight. But that's it for me. I am getting my ass off this live because I got shit to do. I don't really got shit to do. I just gotta act stupid for the rest of the night. Probably gonna lay in my bed, But I know y'all busy in y'all schedules, and I appreciate y'all for coming out tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you hear Lucid Voices. I'm gonna tap in with y'all later. That's it for us. Good night, y'all. In the street.